walked right into the trap I had baited for you, Cheyenne.
It isn't the first trap I've sprung or escaped from, Sheriff.
This time you've reached the end of your rope. Don't expect any help from them. You're on your own.
Just because my men are ambushed doesn't mean I'll give up without a fight.
I figured the Cheyenne kid was smart enough to know when he was licked.
Not until I see what move you make, Sheriff.
You're asking for it. I'll jump me, Cheyenne, and then you're finished.
How about a return match?
Not on your life. I'm resting on my laurels, since this is the first time the Cheyenne kid has ever been beaten.
So long, Sheriff. I'll see you in the morning.
So long, Cheyenne.
So long, boys. See you later.
Just brought this letter in on the stage, Marshal. I thought it might be important.
Thanks.
Bad news?
Yeah.
The Condon Hart feud is broken out again. I'm having a tough time. Help an old pal and come up. Fuzzy Q. Jones. Fuzzy Jones. That name is familiar.
I guess a lot of folks have heard of Fuzzy. He's a funny old codger. He usually manages to do the wrong thing at the right time. But he's a good lawman in spite of all the confusion.
Why, remember? He's a sheriff somewhere up north of here.
Town called Red Gulch.
Red Gulch?
Yeah, why?
One of my deputies picked up a killer wanted in Oklahoma who was headed for Red Gulch. He was called the Tiger. From his reputation, your friend Fuzzy Jones can thank me for saving him more trouble.
I'd like to have a talk with this Tiger.
Be wasting your time. I tried it and I couldn't make him spill a thing. But a letter he was carrying might give you some information. I've got it right here. From the sound of this, it looks as though somebody else besides the Condons and the Harts was figuring on stirring up trouble in Red Gulch.
Jack Barton, Gold Nugget Saloon, Red Gulch, Nevada. Jack, this will be handed to you by the Tiger. You can depend on him to keep things boiling. He thrives on trouble and keeps his mouth shut. It's signed with the initial E. Do you know who E is?
I checked on several people, but none of them had any connection with the Tiger.
I think I've got an angle. Do you mind if I keep this?
Not at all. I've got enough other evidence on the Tiger to send him up for life. When are you leaving for Red Gulch?
Right away. I'm afraid Fuzzy will be caught in the middle between Jack Barton and the Condon Hart feud. So long, Sheriff.
I figured you'd wind up a casualty in that feud sooner or later, Sheriff.
This ain't no laughing matter, Barton. If the rest of you folks had helped me, maybe we'd have a peaceable community again.
Oh, count me out, Sheriff. You know, it's always the innocent bystander who gets shot. If you intend to enforce that order, you better speak to Jim Condon. He's down at the end of the bar right now.
Hand over your gun, Jim.
You want to be careful how you come up behind me like that, Fuzzy. I'm kind of quick on the trigger these days.
Well, that's why I figured it'd be safer for you to leave your gun where you can't get to it in a hurry. I fixed a rack for it over here by the door.
All right, if it's official orders, here you are. But you know it's open war between the Condons and Harts from now on.
You hadn't ought to feel that way, Jim. Why, your folks have been family friends for years.
Sheriff, this is a private feud. I'd advise you to keep out of it.
Bob, I guess we're up outside.
Fine. He and Condon are just right for a good mix-up. Stand by over there and watch the fun.
I've made a new rule. You can't wear your gun in public places.
This apply to the Condons, too?
Yeah, Jim's gun's in the rack.
All right, Sheriff. But I still got my fists. Give me another beer. What's this I hear about you declaring open season on me and the rest of my family? Did you expect something different after the raw deal you pulled? Well, you've been stealing ore we mined at the Blue Girl, and then still expect your share of the rest as a half owner. What if I tell you we had nothing to do with it? I'd say you were a liar.
Came in, Barton. That is your game if the state law mixes in. You keep an eye on him. I better warn Flint to lay off.
Hit bad? Could be worse.
I'm sorry this happened, Marshal. I run a law-abiding place here. You boys should stop this senseless fighting.
It won't stop. Not till the Harts sell their share of the Blue Girl mine to the Condons.
We'll never do that.
You better take care of that arm.
I'll have Doc Peters fix it.
All right, folks, break it up. Let me introduce myself, Marshal. I'm Jack Barton.
I come a long way to see you, Barton.
Didn't know I was that important. Where are you from?
Down Mesa City way. That's where a letter from a friend of yours caught up with me.
A letter? What kind of a letter?
A very personal one. Where can we talk privately?
In my office. See that we're not disturbed. You can't go in there.
I want to see Barton.
He's talking to a marshal. Nobody else goes in.
I'm the law in Red Gulch, and you can't keep me out.
Can't I? What's this all about? Who's the tiger?
You ought to know you sent for him.
Oh, you're on the wrong track, Marshal. This note was evidently meant for some other Barton.
Stop beating around the bush. You sent for me. Let's get down to cases.
I sent for you.
Don't let this hunk of tin worry you. I'm not a lawman.
If you're not a state marshal, then who are you?
Maybe that'll tell you.
So you're the tiger.
What do you think I was fishing for? I was being cagey just in case you were the wrong Barton.
It pays to be careful, all right. Regardless of this wanted poster, you still don't look like a professional gunslinger to me.
Well, wouldn't you say that was something in my favor?
How'd you get that badge?
That's none of your business, Barton. But rest easy. No one will show up claiming it.
Try to keep me out of where I want to go, will you?
See what's going on out there.
Shy, what?
Get back over to the office and wait for me there.
What was it?
The sheriff tried to get in, but I stopped him. Have you got a job for me to do, or haven't you, Barton?
I'm going to take a chance with you, but you'll have to watch that sheriff. He's not as much of a hick as he looks.
I can handle him.
I'll keep this.
Insuring your bet?
I always figure the percentages.
You can afford to when you're banking the game.
Don't worry, you'll cut in for plenty if you handle the job right. Gold mining in this locality is petering out, with the exception of the Blue Girl mine.
The mine owned by the Condons and Harts?
Right. And our job is to eliminate them.
Leaving the gravy for someone else to pick up later.
You're good at guessing. Now, worked right, there's more than $1 million to be taken out of the Blue Girl.
You are sitting in on a big game. Have you any partners in this deal?
What if I have?
I don't go for anything blind. It's too dangerous.
I took you sight unseen. Now you'll have to do the same.
You've got a point there. I'll go through with it.
I thought you would. Now, all you have to do for the time being is keep the Condons and the Harts stirred up.
So they'll knock each other off and save you the trouble.
I think it'd be a good idea for you to meet the folks here in town. You know, be friendly, like a real marshal would.
Well, there's no time like the present. Who's the most influential citizen in town?
Oh, I'd say Doc Peters. His office right down the street.
I'd start there.
Good.
Turn around and get going the way you came.
I want to see Bob Hart.
I've got orders to keep everybody off this place.
But this is official business.
Then bring out a legal warrant. I'm following the boss's orders. Get going.
Now, where'll I find Bob Hart?
He ain't here. He and some of the men are paying a visit to Jim Condon's.
If he knew I were here with you, Jim.
There's no way for him to know, Carol.
All I have to do is show myself.
It's too much of a risk for you. We're fighting to a finish this time. Back out the way.
cease firing, you fool idiots! You're shooting at the law! Maybe you can stop this fool feuding. I can't.
Order your men to quit shooting, Hart. Have them clear out of here fast.
All right, men, clear out.
Hey, you aiming to let him go, too?
Not until we've had a talk with Condon.
I have nothing to say to him.
Maybe not, but I have something to say to both of you.
I'll just take your gun, Hart.
I wonder what caused him to quit firing.
Probably a trick to get us outside.
Marshal Davis and the sheriff have Bob.
All right, put away those guns.
Carol, I didn't know you were here with your brother.
I'm sure you didn't, Bob.
But it just shows you what might have happened. I'm serving notice that if you don't call off this feud here and now, you're both under arrest.
I'll rot in jail first.
That goes from me, too.
Please, Jim, if you and Bob would only talk this over peaceably. Won't you, Bob?
A few days in the lockup will make them sing a different tune. Get your horse, Condon.
Sheriff Jones just took Jim Conn and Bob Hart into the jail.
We can't leave them locked up. It'll mean the end of their feud. Find the marshal. He'll have to use his authority to turn them loose.
You won't have to look far. Here I am. What's all the excitement?
The sheriff's got Jim Condon and Bob Hart in jail.
I know all about it. I helped make the arrest.
Why, you idiot. It upsets our whole scheme if they're held in jail.
Now, don't get so quick on the trigger, Barton. I had a good reason. Better step into your office to discuss it.
And see that we're not disturbed this time.
Waiting for the Condons and Harts to knock each other off seemed too slow, so I figured once they were in jail, a phony jailbreak could be arranged.
You mean they'd both be killed as they attempt to escape?
Not only that, the sheriff would be blamed for it, and I could step in and declare the town under martial law.
That'd place everything in our hands. We better plan on that jailbreak immediately. Who is it?
Yeah.
Come in. Send him in. One of my out-of-town contact men. Why aren't you watching things in Loganville?
There's nothing to watch until you send me more ore.
There'll be no more penny ante dealing in stolen ore once the Harts and Condons are out of the way. Then my partner can step in and buy the Blue Girl for a song.
But from what Young just told me, you're not having much luck with the feud.
There's a new angle that Young doesn't know about, thanks to the Tiger.
He ain't the Tiger. You mean you were dumb enough to fall for a gag like that, Barton?
Well, he had the letter of introduction you gave the Tiger. Here, look at this. Seemed like proof enough for me.
It's proof that the law must have the real Tiger.
Which means that you really are a marshal.
That's right.
He knows too much. We'll have to get rid of him.
Since you fell for the story about him being a Tiger, the town folks will do the same.
Say, that's a good idea, Elmore. Crowd outside will be interested. Bring him along.
There. Keep you two roosters separated, this feud ought to die a natural death. That is, unless looks can kill.
There's no doubt. The Tiger and Marshal Davis are one and the same.
This handbill says he's a killer and wanted in Oklahoma.
There's only one way to handle a killer.
Stop in the name of the law! There ain't gonna be no necktie parties in my county.
Pay no attention to the sheriff. He's probably in cahoots with this outlaw. One of you men get a rope. We'll show the sheriff that we can have a necktie party in this county. Wait a minute. Let them go. They've played right into our hands. Come on back inside. Quiet! Quiet, everybody. You all saw Fuzzy Jones turn renegade on us. Looks like we need a new sheriff.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's turn the job over to Jed Young here till we can hold an election.
I don't get it. Me a sheriff and you a marshal and both of us fugitives. What do we do now?
Well, we better hide out someplace until we find out who Barton's silent partner is.
Say, I got a little stone shack up there in the hills I used to do some hunting with when things were more peaceful in Red Gulch. And it's all stocked up with grub.
Good. We can work from your place, too.
Hey, Sam! Come out here.
What's the matter? Something wrong?
Condon and Hart are on the loose. Broke jail.
Oh, we're let out. Where are they now?
Jim Condon's gunning for Hart.
How do you know?
Carol disappeared. And this note was thrown in the Condon corral right after Jim got back home.
How'd you come by?
Well, Jim dropped it after he got through reading it, and then I picked it up after he left.
Jim Condon, your sister won't be released until you sign over your share of the Blue Girl mine, Bob Hart.
There's something funny about this, Fuzzy. Bob wouldn't harm Carol.
I know, but Jim's ready to believe anything about the Harts. He's got a head start, and we've got to cut him off.
Here he comes. I'll try to get ahead of him.
Keep your hand away from that gun, Condon.
You're not riding to the Harts, Jim. There's been enough bloodshed already.
Coming from you, that's funny. If you was worth your salt as a lawman, you wouldn't let the Harts get away with making war on a woman.
If the Harts do have your sister, it's the safest place you can be right now.
You know about Carol disappearing?
Fuzzy picked this up when you dropped it. But considering how Bob feels about your sister, I don't believe he wrote it.
Well, who else would gain anything by such a move?
Jack Barton might figure it was a good way to keep the feud going between you and the Harts.
Barton? Oh, what's Barton?
The Blue Girl mine. If you and Bob Hart hadn't been so busy fighting each other, you could have seen it. Now listen to me. I've got an idea how we might be able to find out where your sister is.
Jim Condon found his sister. Get out the line, Jack, and see what happened.
Hey, Doc, lock the door. Don't let anybody in.
Hey, help me get out of this female contraption before I smother to death.
Sorry to put you out like this, Doc, but we had to do something to get Barton's men to lead us to where they got Carol hidden.
Carol, why, what's happened?
That's how Barton turned the town folks against Cheyenne.
Both you and the marshal will be in a bad spot if you get caught up with before this is explained.
But what I was thinking is...
Fuzzy, let's go. I want to get back to my place in case Cheyenne needs any help. Doc, can we use your back entrance?
Right through there.
Come on, let's go.
Get him up. Turn Carol over to me and be quick about it.
Off your horses, men, and in the barn.
That's a good place for him till we have a showdown with Barton.
There'll be no showdown with Barton till we find out who he's working for.
You should have told Bob Hart the feud was called off.
Looks like they're gunning for me, not you. I'm gonna slip up behind them.
I'm slipping up with you.
Keep them busy.
Don't worry.
Well, at least we know it was Barton's men and not Bob Hart.
What good's that going to do us?
It proves they were gunning for me and not Jim Condon.
Yeah, but how could they know that you were going to be at Condon's?
That's what I'm wondering. Are you sure you didn't tip our hand when you were in Red Gulch?
I didn't talk to nobody.
How about the doctor? Did you tell him I was going to meet you here?
Jim did. Hey, you don't think Doc Peters is...
The man Barton's working for? It's beginning to add up that way. Doc Peters is the only one that knew I was going to be here. Yet Barton's men showed up.
You ain't got no proof, Shy.
Yeah, but there's a way of getting it. I'm riding for Red Gulch. You and Jim Condon explain the situation to Bob Hart. Take it easy, Doc. I need help.
You realize you're running your neck into a noose coming here, Marshal.
It was a toss-up between that and cashing in my chips.
What's the matter?
An old leg wound acting up. Hurts so bad I can't walk.
Here, take a look at it.
You'll have to do a quick job. Sheriff Jones and a posse of Harts and Condons are on their way here to clean up Barton and his men. And I'll have to help make the arrest.
I'll give you something to kill the pain before we look at your leg. In a moment, you won't feel any pain.
Thanks, Doc.
Beginning to feel sleepy, Marshal?
Yeah, Do you mind if I lie down a minute?
Right here. Pretty soon you'll be dead to the world.
Hold on, I gotta get out of here. Doc, what did you give me?
Better get set for a battle.
What's the trouble?
Sheriff Jones and a posse are on their way over to take you and your men into custody.
How'd you know that?
Marshal Davis just told me. Don't worry about the marshal. He's out of the way for good.
I'll get Young and have him station the men along the street.
Just a minute, Bart. Open the safe.
What are you, loco, Doc? There isn't time.
I've plenty of time. I'm in the clear all the way. I'm taking my share of the gold and getting out now.
Needn't be in a hurry, Doc. We can have a nice little professional visit while we're waiting for the sheriff to round up Barton's men.
You've no evidence against me, Marshal.
You put the finger on yourself when you gave me that poison capsule, which I didn't swallow. I checked the bottle it came from after you left. Move over and sit down together. We won't have long to wait.
Get your men together. Owen Barton.
Are missing all the fun, but your time's coming in court. Barton!
Doc. This is it. And we do mean it.
When you coming down to Mesa City and pay me a visit, Fuzzy?
Right after Doc Peters' trial is providing accountants and the Harts don't start feuding again.
Don't worry, Sheriff. We're going to settle down to business. In fact, it looks like the Blue Girl mine will be a family affair soon.
Sorry I won't be here to dance at your wedding, Bob.
I wish all of my law cases had a peaceful and happy ending.
Take it easy, Marshal. The boys are just giving you a send-off.
Well, I guess this is goodbye, folks.
Bye, Cheyenne.
Bye, Marshal. Thanks for everything.
You bet. So long, Jim.
Bye, Cheyenne.
You can relax now, Fuzzy.
You don't need all this range land. I'll give you a good price for it and the privilege of driving your cattle across it any time you want to.
I told you before, I'm not selling an acre. I don't need any cash.
Oh, all right. If that's the way you feel about it, that's the way it is. Say I'm open for business. Drop in any time you feel lucky.
This is the boundary between our range and the Kincaid Ranch. Say, that's Clay Kincaid over there.
Who's that with him?
I don't know. He doesn't look familiar.
Hold it. What's the idea? Starting a fight in front of a lady's no way to act.
I didn't know I had any quarrel with him. But it makes me sort of mad when he rides up on a horse and knocks me down.
You stay away from Babs. You're going to have plenty of quarrel with me.
I'll pick my own friends without asking for your permission.
I know all about him. He thinks he's a rip-snorting lady killer.
Who gave you that information?
From a guy that's known you for a long time. Fuzzy Jones.
Fuzzy? I'm going to have to wash his mouth out with some of his own shaving soap.
Don't get the idea that you're my boss. And I never want to see you again if you can't act like a gentleman. Would you mind taking me home?
Yes, ma'am. Be glad to.
You know, a woman is just like a spirited horse. You can't handle them with a tight rein.
There you are. I think that'll be all right. And don't come around here anymore when I'm ready to close up.
Thanks, Fuzzy.
Hey! Whose move? It's your move. Now get out of here before I charge you room rent.
Well, all right.
Sorry, Fuzz. Working kind of late tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, and I'm closed up for the night. Hey, you've been hanging around Red Rock here for about a week. And I know you ain't doing it for your health. Now, what's on your mind?
Well, I'm looking for a murderer, Fudge.
A murder?
Uh-huh. Expect to find him right here in Red Rock, too.
A murder in Red Rock? Oh, my gosh. Hey, Fuzz! Hey, Fuzz, wait! Wait a minute, will you?
Hey, Fudge, where you going?
I'm going to catch that murderer.
Now, you listen to me. Don't you make a move until I tell you what to do. You can mess things up by going off half-cocked worse than anybody I ever knew.
Yeah, but I'm the law in Red Rock.
Sure, and I bet the worst criminal you ever ran up against was a chicken thief.
Chicken thief?
That's right. You know, you're apt to find that things are going to be a lot different around here from now on.
Oh, you think so?
Yes, I think so.
How about you? You? All right, hard. Three your best. Three, I'll take two.
I'll call you. What do you got?
Three aces.
Looks like you're doing all right, Clay.
Maybe you don't know it, but I invented this game.
That's going to make it tough on me.
You, Jim.
Where'll he get
Billy, what are you going to have for drink?
Nothing right now, Fudge.
Give me a big, tall, sarsaparilla.
Hey, Fudge.
Hmm?
The murderer I'm looking for was in this room tonight.
How do you know?
Take it easy. He has a bad habit of breaking a match like that.
Yeah, but you can't hang a man on evidence like this.
Maybe not, but it's proof I'm on the right track. Keep your eyes open. I'm going to circulate.
Well, I didn't hear you knock.
Pardon me. It's quite a place you've opened up.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with it.
You know, I may be a little dumb, but whatever gave you the idea that a one-horse town like Red Rock could support the kind of a layout you've got here?
You know, I like to open up a place where there's no competition. And when the town grows, I'm sitting pretty.
It sounds like good sense to me. And whatever gave you the idea that the town would grow?
I don't like to have people too curious about my business.
I'm sorry if I seem nosy. I didn't mean to be.
Your bet.
My last 50.
I'll see you. What do you got?
Two pair of aces up.
Oh, good. 3-8.
Cleans me. Will you take my IOU?
You'll have to talk to Steve.
Well, I just dropped in to get acquainted. I'm going out and look some of the games over. Maybe I can take some of your money.
Well, you're welcome to try. That's what I'm here for.
Am I good for 500?
Why, sure. Just make out an IOU.
Okay.
You know, I figured out a foolproof way of beating this game, but something's going wrong someplace.
Let's go. Kincaid have 500.
Okay.
What's up, Steve? I think we'd better do something about Carson. He's showing too much curiosity about things that are none of his business.
Yeah, and I owe him something for nearly breaking my jaw.
Well, it's more than a broken jaw that I have in mind for him. Well, I don't like the interest he showed when he found one of these broken matches in front of the bar. He acted like it was important.
Give me another stack of chips there.
That'll cost you 25.
I got a call.
King High Straight.
Hey, look, my luck's bad enough without you chasing me. Go stand someplace else, will you?
There's no reason for you to act like that.
Tell me out.
Now, you calm down, Clay Kincaid, or I'm going to put you in calaboose. I ain't having no fighting in this town.
Well, keep this fellow away from me, then.
Have it that way if you like. Anybody's privileged to make a fool of themselves.
I said calm down. I ain't stand for no fighting.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Kincaid turned out to be a lot of help to us.
You know, Fudge, everything points to one man. I've got to find out whether Steve Landreau has a certain map in his possession.
Oh, why don't you ask him?
Red Rock's always been a calm and peaceable place, and I aim to keep it that way. But I got a feeling that something's brewing. Oh. Howdy, Miss Deb.
Fuzzy, I'm worried about Clay. They tell me he's gambling like a crazy man and has already lost more than he can afford. Can't you do something?
Well, he's always been a stubborn cuss and wouldn't accept advice. Maybe if you talk to him.
I won't talk to him. Not until after he's apologized for the way he acted.
Well, maybe I can talk some sense into him, or I'll try.
Oh, thanks, Fuzzy. I hope you can. Even if we're not friends anymore, I hate to see Clay make a fool of himself.
That's why I don't like gamblers. They can sit there and take the shirt off a man's back and think nothing of it.
Oh, never mind the sermon. We don't drag anyone in and make them play. And we can go out the door any time they feel like it.
Hey! What'd you do? What'd you do? Just never mind. There's a new soap, you know. It's slippery. I dropped my razor down.
Oh.
Back here.
Oh.
Don't wiggle around so much. I'll find it.
If you cut me with that razor and ruin my clothes, I'll blast you wide open.
Hey, now, don't wiggle around so much. I'll have it out. Just
You got it? Get it?
I got it. Oh, hold still.
Take it easy now.
Yeah, I got it.
Don't you cut me.
There you are. Not a rip or a scratch.
Lucky for you.
Hi, Billy. Hey, come over here. Sit down. You're next.
What happened to him, Fudge?
Oh, I dropped my razor down the back of his neck, and when I went to fish it out, I sort of had an accident. Hey, will you stop hee-hawing like a half-witted burro? Maybe you'll tell me how you've been making out.
Not so good, Fudge. Afraid I'm going to have to do a little job of burglarizing.
Burglarizing? Well, I can't stand for that. I've got to pull the law.
All right. I'll hide your marshal badge before I start.
Is that your idea of a joke? Well, I'll give you something to laugh about.
keep moving.
You've traveled a long ways to get yourself into trouble, mister.
You heard what I said. Calm down. There's no cause for all this.
I'm thinking different. Take a look at my coat.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was an accident. He'll make it good.
He'd better, or I'll take it out of his hide.
You can give this back to your friend. Tell him he better be careful. You might get in a lot of trouble. Now go on, beat it.
You know, Clay Kincaid's been losing a lot of money lately.
I noticed that. Also noticed he was up against a lot of fancy dealing.
Why did you put him wise?
I had that in mind, but he wasn't what you'd call right friendly. How can you help a man when he's always swinging at your jaw all the time?
Hey, what's the matter? Don't you like our baths?
No, it's too lonesome in there.
Come in. Hello, Kincaid. Did you come in to settle up?
Nope, not exactly.
What do you mean, not exactly?
I haven't that much cash on hand, but I'll make it good.
Well, you can settle the debt right now by deeding me that piece of property I wanted.
Not on your life. I'm not chopping up my ranch.
And I'm not in business to collect these autographs. I let you play on the cuff, and I expect you to pay off. You know, I have a way of taking care of a welcher.
Careful who you call a welcher. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put that property up as security that you get your money.
That's fair enough. Suppose we put that in writing.
Okay with me.
Well, let's have the judge draw it up nice and neat.
Maybe you like it wrapped in pink ribbon.
I'll get along without the ribbon.
What do you mean you plan to do some burglarizing?
Well, Fuzz, whoever killed Dave Hamley stole a map from his grip. I have an idea I'll find that map in Steve Landau's office.
Hiya, Bad.
You know the old saying, unlucky at cards, lucky in love. Doesn't seem to pan out in your case.
Yeah?
I hear that Billy Carson's got her eating right out of his hand.
I'm not interested in what you hear. Hey, Fuzzy, come here.
I wish I could start something sometime and not be bothered or finish it. All right, I'm coming. What do you want?
Got a legal job for you.
Pardon me, Your Honor.
Now, all right. Who's done what to who?
I'm putting up part of my ranch for security for the money I owe Landrew.
Clay, are you in your right mind?
Look, I didn't ask you for your opinion. Just make out the papers. I hope this will keep you happy till my luck changes.
Thanks.
I wouldn't count too much on a change of luck if I were you.
Hey, calm yourself, Clay. There won't be any gunplay, not just now. Look, you hung around long enough. Now it's time for you to move on.
That just happens to be your opinion.
I'm backing up my opinion. Now make tracks or eat smoke. If I see you around here tomorrow, start shooting.
Seems like you're going to be kept busy for a while.
Not very.
What are we going to do about Clay?
What do you expect me to do? He called the play.
Oh, I know Clay is hot-tempered and flies off the handle easy, but he's a nice fella.
A nice fella can kill you just as dead as anybody else.
You can go home, Gus. You two boys lock up. I'm leaving.
All right, good night, Steve.
Good night.
Don't let him get you, Bird. Don't let him get you. Don't shoot him. You see her watch your eyes. Oh, what will you tear him? Hey. Billy. Billy. Hey, Billy. 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 Oh, hello.
Did you hear anything? No. And you better not drink any more of that stuff or you'll be seeing things.
You know who it was?
It was dark in here and he moved too fast for me to get a good look at him.
What was he after? I don't know.
What's the matter, boys? Been having trouble? I heard gunfire. Gee, they sure tore things up around here, didn't they?
You wouldn't be knowing anything about it, would you?
Me? Why should I know anything about it?
I'm asking you the questions. You answer them. Maybe you thought I was fooling when I told you to keep your nose out of my business.
Could be that you're nervous about something and just imagine that I'm interested in your business.
You know, I could imagine that you had a very fatal accident.
And that would take a pretty strong imagination. Because I've always been lucky about not having any accidents. You could overplay your luck.
Hey. Look, who's doing all the shooting around here?
Shooting's all over, Fuzz. I guess we'd better be going.
We can't fool with Carson any longer. He's got to be put out of the way.
What you said. Kincaid's anxious to take the job off our hands.
Kincaid hasn't got a chance with Carson. Unless we help him. Hey, we might finish Kincaid at the same time. I've got the mortgage. Can take over the property just as soon as he's dead. Yeah, I'd like to know who was here and what he was after. Hey, maybe it was Kincaid.
You sure made a mess of things at the start.
You didn't have to jab a gun in my face. I didn't know who it was.
I left you here asleep.
Well, you should know whose face it is before you start poking guns into it. I nearly got myself all shot up trying to help you out and all for nothing.
You're wrong about that, Buzz. Thanks to you, we did it the hard way. But I saw Landro put a paper in his pocket. I'm sure it's a map I'm looking for.
Oh, why didn't we grab him then and there?
Because I didn't want to run into a gunfight with the odds against us. I'm going to take him alive. How about a shave?
This time of night?
Why not?
All right. Get in the chair.
You know, Landro's going to be nervous about that map, Buzz. He's going to keep it in his pocket. I'm going to wait my chance to get him alone and sneak him out of town before his gang gets wise. I'll save a lot of bloodshed. Hey, Fuzz.
Yeah?
You know, I'm worried about Clay Kincaid. I don't want to hurt the crazy fool, and I don't want him taking pot shots at me. It's going to be your job to keep that fella out of town.
I reckon I can handle that all right. Yeah, who's doing all the shooting?
I don't know, but whoever it was didn't stick around. Looks like we started something, Fuzz.
Is that good?
No, not very.
Stand by. You know what to do. I'll get Kincaid and keep him here until Carson shows up. You'll run into something this time he's not looking for.
Hello, Miss Babs. How are you?
Just fine, thank you. Oh, are you leaving town?
Maybe. I might have a package to deliver to the sheriff in Rimrock.
Couldn't you send it by express?
Not very well. Not that kind of a package.
You know, I never was engaged to Clay Kincaid. He had no right to act as though I belonged to him.
You can't hang a man for hoping.
But some men seem to be afraid to hope for some reason or another.
Clay, you got to come with me and help me catch a rustler.
You must be dreaming. There hasn't been a rustler in this valley for 20 years.
No? Well, there may be. You can help me hunt, can't you?
Look, I don't want to play any games. I got serious business in town.
Oh.
ain't going to town. It's going to take more than you to stop me. Now, I'm going to sit right here until you promise me you'll go home and stay there. Hey, what's going on?
What's the idea? Trying to keep me from going to town. Oh, I'm not surprised. Carson was saying that you'd talk big, but you wouldn't show up in town. Yeah? He doesn't know how wrong he is.
I'll have to be leaving you now, Miss Babs. I got to see a man about a murder.
You to get out of town.
Take it easy. You're being stampeded into making a fool of yourself.
You can't talk yourself out of this. Now get going. Miss Vance, have you seen Clay?
Well, sure. He's in the saloon.
Oh, brother.
You worked yourself up into a larrikin, all over nothing. And you're being played here for a sucker. I don't want any trouble with you. But I'm not going to let you stand in the way of a job I came here to do.
This is it, fella. This is gonna hang you. hit me. You'll be all right. I just sent for a doctor.
Oh, Clay. It hurts bad.
Wait a minute. He's doing all right. He don't need any help. Find a Kincaid mortgage. We'll cancel that debt. The deal was crooked. Come on, Fudge, let's look for it. Come on, stop playing, will you? What happened to you? Pardon me, are you wearing a necktie? Yeah. Clay Kincaid had a narrow escape, but the doc patched him up, and now he's just as good as new. How's that? No. That ain't it. Huh? Well, I think I know what you want. You know, getting himself all shot up brought Babs and Clay back together again. But that ain't my way of courting. How you like that?
No? That ain't it. I guess you don't know what I want. I'll have to try some other place.
Two of the finest men that ever lived, and he don't like them. Hey, Fudge. Fudge, come in here.
No. You won't need that. Come on. Got a couple of customers for a marriage job, Fudge.
No, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just a minute. I'll be right with you. Been hoping for this. Now, you're charged with intent to commit matrimony. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
In order to obtain chattel mortgage on a piece of property, you have to... Wrong book. You join hands. This is a cute way to finish it.